This is my boy Balthazar, by the way. He is an OG. So it's been a while since I've come on the channel and just talked to you guys on this couch. So if you've seen the first video on my YouTube channel, which is the introduction video on the channel page, it is a video of me sitting on this exact couch talking about 7 months ago, near when I started this whole weight loss transformation. I was talking about my goals with this channel and a couple of things I was seeing on some other channels that I didn't see and I wanted to bring to YouTube, specifically a lot of stuff talking about the experience of being on a weight loss transformation and just the whole sort of road to going from being unhealthy to healthy again. Kind of a nicer way of saying fat to fit. That seems to trigger some people, so I don't want to, call anybody fat or anything like that, but I think I certainly was. But anyway, I just wanted to come on and discuss setbacks. So I think it's only fitting to talk on this couch, looking back at starting the sort of journey, and just talk again 7 months later about some setbacks that you might have on the road or along the road to losing weight. And one of those I've experienced very recently, that being this week. Today is Thursday, and from Monday till yesterday, I was away on a work trip. Not really one that me or my coworker really wanted to be on, but nevertheless, we had to go. And that really knocked me out of my routine. That really sort of affected my, honestly, I would say, quality of life, because I got in such a routine of going to the gym Monday through Thursday and sometimes Saturdays, and I really got into a routine of eating the same thing, kind of generally the same thing for lunch every day, having my water intake being at 4 to 5 liters a day, just being overall really active and really consistent. And that was completely knocked out of whack, going 2 hours away and having to stay overnight 2 nights at the job site, and that really just screwed everything up. And I honestly have to admit that I could have done a much better job at actually meal prepping and actually buying enough water and all this stuff. It was a fairly last minute trip, so I'm not beating myself up too much, and it was kind of like a favor that we did for our boss. And yeah, I don't want to dwell on it too much because the details aren't too important. Long story short, basically, I could have done better to prepare for that trip, and I didn't. So what that resulted in was me, eating completely out of my plan and not being active at all, because there were no gyms nearby that we could go to. We did try and look up a couple, but the closest one was like a 40-minute drive, and we just weren't willing to drive 40 minutes there and 40 minutes back, especially because we were working longer hours on this job since we were there anyway. But that's the gist of what my setback was this week. And the setback, reflecting on the scale, was about a 6-pound gain, and I know a lot of that is water weight, because I did not, like I said, eat very well. I had Subway and Tim Hortons, which, if you're not Canadian, it is basically just fast cafe food, sandwiches, wraps, stuff like that. And I also did not work out at all and did not drink nearly enough water. And so as a result, I'm holding on to a lot of water weight currently, and maybe a pound or two of actual fat. I'm not sure how quickly you can gain fat. In full transparency, I'm not sure if it's 100% water weight that I gained, or like 90% or 80%. I'm not sure of any of that, because it was only like 3 days plus the weekend where I've been off track. And that's also why I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm gone off the rails completely. Like, it was a very minor setback in the grand scheme of things. However, it is a setback, and it is something that when you're so close to reaching your goal is a little bit demoralizing. Like, I was only 3 pounds away before this trip of reaching my ultimate goal of 200 pounds, which was the ultimate goal when I started this channel. So being like 3 pounds away at 203 when I left, and now being 209, so about 9 pounds away, from the goal, when you're so close and you're just right there, that does kind of suck, but it's not the end of the world. I fully realize that, and honestly, I totally understand that if you're watching this channel or this video right now and you're like 9 pounds away from my goal, like that's like my dream, to be within striking distance. I fully understand that you could be way overweight or way over the goal that you want to be at, and I don't mean for it to sound insensitive at all that jumping from 3 to 9 pounds is my big setback, but you also have to remember that I started this journey at 264, and I had a goal for myself to reach 200 pounds, and I was within 3 pounds away. So, again, I was right there and I really wanted to hit that. And yeah, it's just going to take a couple of extra weeks to get back on track now. I fully realize that, because I'm not going to crash diet. I'm not going to try and overcompensate for what happened. I'm just going to go back to my regular routine, my regular eating and training routine, and just let it autocorrect itself. I know that if I do kind of like a crash diet just to get to 200 pounds, I don't think I'm going to find the same amount of satisfaction as I would if I did it the right way. So I'm going to take as much time as I need to get back to within striking distance of 200 and hit 200. And then my plan is to basically come up with a whole new goal that I'm going to reveal to you guys on this channel. And that goal is going to not be weight loss focused, because I do feel quite good at the weight that I'm at right now. But it is going to be nevertheless a new goal, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys. I don't even know what that is right now. I have a couple of ideas, but I really want to cement a clear goal, because that just seems to be how I respond best mentally to challenges and goals, and that's how I seem to be able to stay on track with my health and fitness journey. So I can't wait to come up with a plan after I've hit 200 pounds, and I will fully reveal that to you guys and just kind of let you know where this journey is going to take me next. And I'm really excited, and I would really appreciate it if you guys would subscribe to the channel and follow along the journey with me, because if you're not able to share your life with anybody, then I think that would be really a waste of a good story and a waste of an inspiration to somebody else. So I hope that if you are watching this, you know that you're not alone in your setbacks. That's the point of this video, is just to be fully transparent that this is a journey. It has its ups and downs. Not everything is fully copacetic all the time. Sometimes there are moments where you're gonna fall off the wagon, but it's all about how you get back up. It sounds so cliche, but honestly, some of the truest things in life are really cliche. So if you have experienced a setback recently, I encourage you to get back up off the ground, jump back on the wagon, and maybe create or rediscover a goal or a challenge for yourself, and do everything in your power to hit that the right way, the way that's right for you. Don't rush your journey, don't rush your life, because you only have one, and whatever you're trying to do, just get after it, because that's what life's all about. And that's where you find the greatest joy in life. And I think at the end of the day, when you've put your head on your pillow every night to go to bed, I think you want to be able to look back at your day and just know that you achieved something. And then hopefully at the end of your life, when you've had thousands of days where you've done that, you can feel like you lived a life of accomplishment. This is my boy Balthazar, by the way. He is an OG. I realized that was a bit of a heavier topic, so I did just want to end on a lighter note. I have my first playoff soccer game tonight with the team, so I'm going to bring the camera along for the first time and film some soccer footage. And we are in the playoffs now, so we are really hoping to get the win tonight. Wish us luck.
Oh, please help me. Please go easy on me. I can't believe it's so hard for me to see that I deserve this, deserve to feel happy now. So please go easy, please go easy. So hard to unlearn habits we've got in a
It is the next day after soccer, and I just wanted to update you guys that unfortunately we did not win that soccer game yesterday, which means we are knocked out of the playoffs, but we do still have one more game for the rest of the season. Very unfortunate, but we just didn't have our best game. We didn't pull it together in the end. Honestly, that just happens. If any of you guys are watching the World Cup, you will know that there are great teams losing left and right, and that's always how these things go. It can only be a learning moment, and nevertheless, we had a lot of fun. If you guys have any feedback or opinion whatsoever on what I had to say earlier in the video, please be sure to comment down below. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on your opinion with any goals that you are maybe having some setbacks in, especially relating to fitness and weight loss, as that's what this channel is primarily about. But it can honestly be about anything, because life is so much more than just that. Fitness and weight loss is just a microcosm of life. It's not everything. And that is important to remember on a weight loss transformation. The world will not end if you don't reach your goal by the end of a certain day or week. But yeah, be sure to let me know what you guys thought about this content. And I honestly really enjoyed making this video, because it's been a while since I just sat on that couch over there and just shared what I've been going through. But thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And till next time.